Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, going to be talking through a couple player props I like on Prizepicks for the NBA slate on Friday, December the 30th. We got a decent sized Friday night slate tonight. We got 9 games, so there's a good amount to like. I'm actually making this video on Thursday night, so this is kind of a first look. I'm recording this video the night before. I'm going to be gone on Friday. I'm actually going to this Lakers and Hawks game on Friday night, so I'm not going to be available in the afternoon when I normally record my videos. So I wanted to get this video up Thursday night, the night before, get you guys some kind of early plays that I do like. Recording this video late Thursday night. But we got 2 picks to give out in this video, guys. Before we talk through our 2 plays for today, as always, if you guys do enjoy these videos, these Prizepicks videos, make sure you hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And if you guys are new to the channel, if you have not checked out Prizepicks yet, make sure to sign up for Prizepicks and use my promo code NOAH. You will get your first deposit matched up to $100 when you do sign up with my promo code. In Prizepicks, they're a player prop site, really simple and easy to use. You're just taking more or less on a player's projection. You have to make at least 2 picks. You can make up to 6 picks over on Prizepicks, and you can win up to 25x your money. So give them a try. Sign up with that promo code, and you will get your first deposit matched up to $100. And I do want to recap our plays from Thursday, from Thursday's video. And once again, man, we came up short for Thursday in the 2 picks we gave out, and it's just been a super tough stretch lately. I felt really good about the 2 plays I gave out Thursday. We cashed on Jared Allen's fantasy score, took that over 30.5. Jared Allen kind of had like a mediocre first half, but he had a big second half, came through for us. I think he went well over his fantasy score line. But unfortunately, Paul George, we needed 11 rebounds plus assists from Paul George, and he finished with 10. He lost by the hook. I think Paul George had 7 total rebounds plus assists at halftime. He had like 3 rebounds and 4 assists, or vice versa, I can't remember. So we only needed 4 rebounds plus assists from Paul George in the second half, and man, he didn't really do much in the second half. He was kind of scoring a little bit, but he wasn't really grabbing many boards, wasn't getting too many assists. And with the odds that we got on that play, I felt really good about that PG play. Unfortunately, he lost by the hook, which was just super annoying. I mean, we can't catch a break right now, it seems like. But I got 2 picks to give you guys in this video for Friday night, and hopefully this will be the night that we finally get back on track. It's definitely been a rough stretch this week so far. But we're going to talk through these 2 plays. So I got a points prop I like for today, and then I have a points plus rebounds prop that I like for today. So for points prop, I want to talk about Anthony Edwards. 24.5 points for Anthony Edwards. I do like the over here going up against the Bucks. Now, this matchup against Milwaukee is not, like, you would not think it's the best. Milwaukee's been a really strong defensive team this year. In terms of defensive rating, they have like the 3rd best defensive rating in the league. They've been playing really, really well, really good defense. What makes me like this prop is that without Drew Holiday is doubtful for today. I think the Bucks defense does definitely weaken without Drew Holiday. You think about this matchup and like who's going to guard Anthony Edwards here. It'll probably be like Javon Carter or Pat Connaughton, one of those 2 guys. Probably Javon Carter, and Javon Carter's not like a bad defender by any means, but I think he's definitely a little bit undersized when it comes to a guy like Anthony Edwards. And Anthony Edwards has just had such a big role without Karl Anthony Towns that I feel good about him getting 25 points in almost any matchup. I mean, he's had some tough matchups lately against Boston, against Miami, and he's still been able to go out there and get 25 plus points. You look at this Milwaukee team; they're strong defensively, but we're banking on usage here. We're banking on shot volume. Over their last 14 games without Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Edwards leads the team with a 28.2% usage rate. So his usage has been really good. He's been taking a lot of shots, and that's obviously what we want to see. And over their last 14 games without Towns, he's gone over this line in 9 out of 14 games. He's had 25 points or more in 9 out of those 14 games. There's been some games where he's gone under this line. Against Dallas, he obviously had 23. He came up short then. Against OKC, tougher matchup against Lou Dort, had 19 then. Against the Clippers, tougher matchup against Kawhi and PG, he had 19 then. Against Portland, he only had 17. And then against Utah, he had just 14. But every other game without Towns over their last 14 games, he's gone over this line, 9 out of 14. So been going over 24.5 points pretty consistently. I think the matchup's a little bit better than expected without Drew Holiday. I think this is a game that can stay competitive. Milwaukee's playing at home here, but they're going to be missing Drew. They're going to be missing Middleton. They're only favored by 5.5. So given the 5.5 point spread, we should get a close game. We know Anthony Edwards is going to play huge minutes. As of late, he's been playing like almost 40 minutes a night. He's played 38 plus minutes in 6 straight games. So if this game is competitive, we're getting 37, 38 minutes from Anthony Edwards. The offense is going to run through him. He's going to take a ton of shots. And without Drew Holiday, I think it is definitely a better matchup for Edwards. Drew would probably be the guy that would be guarding Ant here, but obviously without Drew, it'll be either like Pat Connaughton or Javon Carter. So Definitely like this spot for Anthony Edwards. I think he can get us 25 points against the Bucks. He has faced the Bucks 4 times, or actually 5 times since he's been in the league. These are his point totals over the last 5 games against Milwaukee. If you want to just for what it's worth. So there was one game he really struggled. He only had 9 points, but then he's had 24, 25, 25, and 24. So he seems to score about 24, 25 points every time he faces the Bucks. Hopefully this will be a game he gets at least 25, and I think he does have a good chance to do that here, especially with the usage he's getting right now, the volume, the shot volume he's got, and given no Drew. I think that makes it a better matchup as well. So like that is our first play for today. Anthony Edwards to have more than 24.5 points, and then to pair that with our to make our 2-pick entry. A points plus rebounds prop I like for today is Nikola Vucevic, 26.5 points plus rebounds. Give me the over here going up against the Pistons. Really good matchup here for Vooch. Really good matchup for the Bulls in general. The Pistons have been like one of the worst defensive teams in the league this season. They're second to last in defensive rating, only behind the Spurs. So this is kind of a matchup I've looked to target like all season. Just whoever's facing the Pistons, just take their overs. I mean, it's literally that simple. I feel like somebody from Chicago is going to have a good game here. I think it could be DeRozan, could be Levine, could be Vooch, and I like Vooch's chances of having a good game here. He's had a lot of success against the Pistons since they played, or since he got moved to Chicago. So, I know taking a look at like how a player's done versus an opposing team, some people weight that very heavily. Some people think it's stupid to even look at that. I like to look at it just to see how a player has done against an opposing team. And Vooch has had a lot of success against the Pistons. These are his game logs over his last 5 games against Detroit since he's been on Chicago. Now, he's obviously faced Detroit a ton throughout his career when he was on Orlando, but I'm really focused on his since he joined the Bulls. So over his last 5 games against the Pistons since he joined the Bulls, 29 points and 16 rebounds, 15 points and 15 rebounds, 15 points and 19 rebounds, 22 points and 8 rebounds, 21 points and 6 rebounds. So over his last 5 games against Detroit, he's gone over this line in all 5 of those games. He's had at least 27 points plus rebounds in all those games. Vooch is a good scoring big, and I think this is a matchup where he should be able to have plenty of success scoring the ball. The Pistons, again, they're one of the worst defensive teams in the league. They give up a ton of points in the paint, and that's where Vooch can do a lot of his damage is in the paint. Detroit's given up the 4th most points in the paint this season, and in terms of points allowed to centers, they're allowing the 5th most points to centers this season. They're also giving up a decent amount, they're allowing the 7th most points to centers this season. I missed that. I read that wrong. 7th most points to centers this season. And then in terms of rebounds, they've actually been giving up a lot of boards to centers, which is another reason I kind of like the points plus rebounds versus the points. His points prop is set at 16.5. I think if he goes over that, he probably goes over points plus rebounds. And I could definitely see a scenario where he comes up just short of points, but goes over points plus rebounds because he could get, 11, 12, 13, 14 rebounds. I mean, there's been multiple games against Detroit where he's had 15 rebounds. But so far this season against the center position, Detroit is giving up the 6th most rebounds to centers. So I think it's a pretty good spot for Vooch. He should be able to have plenty of success here. The Pistons are a bad defensive team. The Bulls, they've not been playing that well this season. So you always have to worry about blowout anytime you take props going up against the Pistons or when you take a Pistons player props, just because the Pistons are so bad. But man, the Bulls have just not been playing that well this season. Maybe they blow them out here. They're favored by like 7.5 in this game. If the Bulls blow them out, I think a main reason why would be because of DeRozan, Vooch, or Levine. It's very unlikely that the Pistons get blown out here unless one of those guys is having like a really big game, if not all those guys, because that's where a lot of their offense comes from. Most of their offense, the Bulls' offense comes from those 3 guys, DeRozan, Vooch, and Levine. And I think it sets up as a pretty good spot for Vooch. I think his rebound opportunities should be there. It's a good matchup for that. I think scoring-wise, he should be able to score here, given Detroit gives up points to the center position. They're giving up a lot of points in the paint as well. I like Vooch's chance of going over this points plus rebounds prop. And these are 2 picks I like for this Friday night slate, guys. Kind of giving you some early picks, what I like, taking a first look at the board on Thursday night when I'm making this video. Again, I'm going to be gone on Friday, and I wasn't going to be able to make a video Friday afternoon when I normally make my videos. So I wanted to get you guys a video the night before, give you guys some plays I like, taking a first look at the board. But as always, if you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, if they help you out, please hit that like button down below, hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And again, if you guys are new to the channel and if you've not checked out Prizepicks yet, make sure to sign up for Prizepicks. Use my promo code Noah. You will get your first deposit matched up to $100 when you do sign up with my promo code. But as always, guys, best of luck on this Friday night slate. Hope you guys all enjoy your Friday night, enjoy your weekend. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.